No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salons.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
I got a show where you can listen and view.
My new cuts got him talking at the
Bringing
barbershop.
barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Nails done, hair done, everything did. Oh, you fancy. Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
Scissor! Salute! Salute!
No problem.
Kansas anymore. We're not in Kansas anymore. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to the ScissorSalute show.
ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute. I am Jesse Almodovar, also called Jesse That Cut. To my left we have
Queen Cortes, New Yorican Queen. ScissorSalute,
New
everybody.
Yorican Queen. Man, light-skinned Puerto Ricans taking over the show today. So
That's who we are.
yes. So if you notice, I don't always wear my shades inside. I wear my sunglasses.
That's
at
right.
night. But you know what? I had the honor to fill in for Eli the barber, who is not able to make it today. We want a big scissor salute to Eli.
That's right, Eli.
You know, we're with you right now. So I just had to channel my inner Eli by putting on the shades for a little bit. But I'm gonna take them off because I can't see anything. I don't know how you do this.
I know, right?
Right. So how you doing?
Pretty good.
This is amazing. We have you
know.
here in front of the camera. This is awesome.
Thank you. And it's an honor and a pleasure to have you back on the show.
Thank you. No,
You
it
do a
was
great job always for us.
Thank you very much. You know, it was an awesome time last time. We have an awesome show ready to go today. You know, before we get started on the show, how was your weekend?
Oh, very good. I had an excellent Thanksgiving.
Nice.
I was very happy. I got to spend time with my family. They came from Maryland, New Jersey. We also celebrated my nephew Niall. It was his birthday.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's my
Congratulations.
family
How
photo
old?
right there.
How old did he turn?
Niall turned 8 years old.
Wow.
There he
Okay, there he
goes.
goes. 8 years old.
Happy birthday.
Woo.
And then there's another family pic. You know, after that we walked around the city. And then there's my grandson, being the baby of the family.
Wow.
He got his early gift. His mommy bought him a walker.
Cute.
So we got to be ready for him to be running around soon.
He's gonna be bouncing all over the place.
And then also, very exciting, I got my hair done. Nicole DiGilio did my hair. She's over a solo salon in Port Jefferson, the Gypsy Hair Lounge. Thank you, Nicole.
Very nice.
Salute.
Scissor
And I got a
salute.
lot of compliments in the
Yes.
city. It was so awesome.
Nicole,
Yes.
I want to tell you something. I was walking in the dark
Yeah.
into the show, and I noticed her hair, and I was like, "Wow, did somebody do your hair?" And she said, "Yes, it did." So you must have done an amazing job for it to be seen in the dark. So it looks very, very good. Thank you for that. Scissor salute.
Thank you, Nicole. Scissor salute.
You know, so we are on Facebook Live now. It's
Yes.
been what, 4 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3
something
or
like
4
that. We moved
weeks.
over there.
Mhm.
It's been amazing to see the outpouring of support from Facebook Live. So scissor salute to all those on Facebook Live right now. If you are on there on Facebook Live and you're tuned in, I'm going to check in a little bit to see who's going on.
Yeah.
Do us a favor. Share. Hit the little like button. We want to see your responses. Hit the love button. Hit the haha button if you like something. So, you know, we really want to get that going on Facebook Live. We're really going to get an audience going. And so we thank you for watching. And hopefully we're going to have not hopefully, we are going to have an amazing
Yes,
show.
we are. I
right?
feel it already. Don't you feel the energy
This
in
is it.
here?
This is it. We're missing everything but the club in the background. So that's right. So we have a beautiful audience today. We have some special guests. Do you want to go over? Last week's first, right? We're gonna go over what happened last week first.
Well, I just want to, because I know every week we have new people watching
Oh
the
yes,
show.
please, yeah.
So I just wanted to quickly go over what the Scissor Salute is all about. And
Yeah,
I know
thank you.
for all of
Please
you that
do
have
that.
been watching since day one, you've heard it all the time. But you know what? We love talking about it.
That's a
I
good
love
reminder.
saying it, and I love hearing it. Scissor Salute,
Scissor
Scissor
salute,
Salute, Scissor
absolutely.
Salute. And I got that from Miguel Dalval TNT Cuts. 3 times Scissor Salute.
He goes in on the scissor
Yes, he
salute.
did.
I mean, I think this is to stay on his head the whole time. It's amazing.
I know, right?
He loves it though.
I
That's
know, right?
awesome.
Well, Scissor Salute is here to unite barbers and stylists worldwide. And so you ask yourself, what is Scissor Salute? ScissorSalute is dedicated to bringing barbers and stylists together. You know, working together, learning from each other, doing projects together, and stuff like that. It's also, ScissorSalute is also a greeting. Feel free to greet someone you know with a scissor salute. Like I saw Jesse today in the street,
right.
and we were like, "All right,
Yeah,
scissor
first thing that
salute.
came up,
That's
scissor
it."
salute, absolutely. And it doesn't have to just be a hairstylist, a barber, or anything. So when
Yeah.
you're out there, if you are a barber or a hairstylist, go ahead and use that. So, you know, it's going to be, we talked about a little bit last week when I called in, you know, it's going to be a good conversation starter. When they see you
Yeah,
do the scissor
yeah.
salute sign, when you say scissor salute to them, it's going to be a good introduction. Of what are you doing? Who are you? Why are you doing that? So that, what a great term to come up for our industry and for everybody know who we
That's
represent.
right. And like Jesse said, it's not just for barbers and hairstylists. Scissor salute is for everyone.
That's right.
And you can also use scissor salute as a compliment. If you see a nice haircut, a nice hairstyle, you know, anything, someone, you know, does something nice for you. Hey, scissor salute.
salute
I
to that.
appreciate that.
Exactly.
And you know what? That's right. Scissor salute to that, which was given to us. That phrase came from Roy. Roy, I don't remember your Instagram name right now. Seth.
Oh, I know you talk about
Roy's
Roy, yes.
Instagram name. Scissor salute to
Man.
that.
Styles
Styles Unique. Yes, that's who thought of the scissor salute to that, and we've used it ever since, and we appreciate it, and it's so much fun to say it from time to time. And also, you can incorporate scissor salute into your lifestyle. How can you do that? Well, I don't know if you've seen on our Facebook pages and on Instagram, we've done scissor salute waves, where everyone just like scissor salute, the next person scissor salute, and you just keep on. Something similar to what's done in the sports, but this is, you know, for the hair industry. A scissor salute wave. You can also do the most famous that I love, the scissor salute selfie.
Yes.
There you go. Scissor
Yes.
salute.
Yes. And she does see that. She loves reposting those. So if you want to get
I
reposted,
do.
that is a nice way to do it.
That's
Scissor
right.
salute in the morning, at the shop, at bed, and wherever. You just maybe not in the shower. I don't know how you feel about that. But yeah.
So go ahead and use a scissor salute. There's many ways to use it. There's many meanings of it. But you know what? It belongs to the hair industry. So don't forget, replace your shout outs with a scissor salute.
That's right. That's right.
Scissor
Scissor
salute.
salute. Absolutely. And that's actually, you know, speaking of that scissor salute, and when you're on Instagram or you're on Facebook, you know, put that hashtag with it. You're going to be incorporated with a bunch of other great stylists and barbers. That's a great way to network in itself.
Yes, it
you
is.
You hit that tag, and all the barbers and stylists that come up, when they talk about, when you talked about uniting barbers and stylists worldwide, I've been on this show one time, and let me tell you guys, it has united us already. Not only did I learn from stylists already, but we've been able to hook up with some classes.
Yes.
We've been able to do some demos, talk online a little bit about the support for our career, and just keep pushing each other. We have such an industry right now where barbers have to or should be learning what the stylists know. It's not just that. And then the stylists are likewise. They want to learn how to give that really tight fade, right?
That's right.
So
Yeah.
what better way to unite the two industries together than the Scissor Salute show and the Scissor Salute itself. So
Scissor
keep that
salute.
going, people.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
So also I wanted to follow up on what Jesse was saying about hashtags. Very important. So last week I used a different hashtag, and it's a Russian word. I put it in my hashtag feed. And I received so many followers from Russia, barbers and stylists. And I want to salute all of you for
man.
following me.
Nice
and I
job.
hope you guys are tuned in today. And I think you are, because you guys messaged me. And I used the translator. Yes.
That's how you do it.
That's how I do it.
Scissor Salute, English, Spanish, everything.
That's
that is awesome. Man, Google Translate. Thank goodness for that. I like it. Man, that's an awesome idea. That's a really good idea.
No, it was. I was very surprised. I was like, oh,
If you guys did not
wow.
catch that is a gem that she just dropped. Translate your hashtags and
That's
start watching
right.
people pour into your service. That was amazing. Thank you for that.
Oh,
Scissor
you're
Salute to
welcome.
that. That was awesome. So that's a little bit about the Scissor Salute show, the history behind it. You know, that's awesome. That was so entertaining. That was great to know, especially for all our newcomers, and even if we've been here for a little bit, just to really get the meaning behind it and to get excited about the movement itself. So let's start off with last week. Last week, you know, we had an amazing show.
Yes, we did.
That was awesome. I mean, Miguel DeVal from Ace Cosmetology, what an awesome job. And also Nicoletta Stylist. They did
Yes.
amazing.
Great job, guys.
Amazing. Scissor salute. Scissor salute. I'm gonna
You can't
scissor
see
salute.
us,
We're
but
gonna-
we're scissor
Yeah, that's
saluting
right.
you
We are. We're
real
going
hard
crazy
right now.
That's right. So thank you so much, guys, for coming in, filling in for Eli, and you guys did an amazing job moving the show along, keeping it entertaining. Just like we knew you would. So thank you very much for that. So showcasing, what was awesome about last week, that was all about Ace Cosmetology and Barber Training Center. They were able to bring 3 of their students down. We had Donald. The IG is at DC.3. He did an amazing job on his showcase. Anthony at ant_so_faded. Make sure you look him up. He's doing big things. There he is right there. Mean fade. I like that. Good job.
Yeah,
And
great job.
also we had Ruben as Chef the Barber. Chef the Barber. I like that name.
Yeah, right.
Right. There he goes. The
And look at Ruben with the barber fly
Barber
hat
fly
on.
hat. That's an awesome logo. That's an awesome logo. I like that. I got to work on my logo, guys. That you guys moved it ahead of me. So that's what happened with last week. We also on last week's show had Colin from Southern California, Kathy Tran at Pro Stylist Kathy T. If you guys did not catch it, is that on YouTube?
It's on it's on our Facebook.
It's on the
page
Facebook.
still. Yes,
It's on the Facebook.
Yes, it's still there.
You have to, if you are in the hair industry and you're really motivated, you want to really be touched by somebody.
Yeah,
go,
check that interview
Go
out.
listen to this girl's interview. She did an amazing job. She's really passionate about what she does. She's moved by what she does, so much so that she wants to give back. And really, that's what she's all about, talking about paying it forward. She wants to go through a whole tour of education and performance with people, and she wants to give it back for free.
Right.
That's unheard of in this industry.
I know.
That's
Absolutely.
unheard. That's amazing. So scissor salute to her. She's there doing the scissor salute. So if you're out in the California area and you need to anywhere really, if you're anywhere, right after the show, again uniting the barbers and stylists, she tagged me in an Instagram, and we started communicating there. And right away she gave me some advice, something that I was missing on IG, and she's amazing. So she has an eye for it. Keep doing your thing out there in California, and thank you for your input from last week. So that was last week. What do we got going on this week, Irene?
All right. Well, I'm going to just add one more thing from last
Oh,
week.
yeah, please.
So last week, I got some nice gifts from Ace Cosmetology. I got a wonderful T-shirt. Thank you so much, Gary Olmsted, Ruben, Miguel, Nicolette. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the shirt. It fits perfect. And I also received a Barber Fly hat and shirt from Ruben. Thank you. Scissor salute.
Scissor salute.
And
to
I've
that.
received other gifts too along the way. I feel I'm going to mention them here now. It's only 2 more I'm going to mention. I got a Profiles Barbershop shirt from Sephora. Yeah, I love it. It's awesome.
nice
I wish I
job,
would have
Seth.
brought them, but I had so many
Man.
things in my hand. I was grabbing everything, and then that little pile of things stayed behind. But I'm mentioning them anyway.
He's a good guy. That's
Yes.
Sephora. He's a
And
good
also,
guy.
I received Camden We Are One T-shirt from Chris Flacco. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Scissor salute.
Scissor salute.
All
Camden,
right.
we are one. That's a big movement
Yes.
right now. He's doing great out there. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Yes, he is. All right, so this week we have showcasing Autumn Joell. Her Instagram is _aspiring artist. She's a makeup artist from Blow Beauty, located in Englewood, New Jersey. Scissor salute.
Scissor salute to
Can't
her.
wait to see that.
Absolutely.
Yep. And right now on stage we have showcasing Macho. His Instagram is at @thetown_barber from Shaving Art Barbershop, located in Hackensack, New Jersey. And our in-studio guest is Speedy the Barber, and his Instagram is Millionaire Migraines, and he is from Hackensack, New Jersey. So last week we had Connecticut and California, and this week it's Jersey, New Jersey.
That's right. New Jersey in the house this week. We have a great. I mean, I got a chance to talk to these guys beforehand, and they're excited to be here. I mean, Mach walked in and just started cutting hair. I think.
He set up real quick.
He was ready to go. I mean, that's what I like to see. And the rest of them are here. We have we have the bucket seats. We're showing the bucket seats right now. Say hello,
right.
guys. Look in front of you right there.
What's up?
Say hello to the audience. So, who wants to Mach? Sorry. Speedy,
Introduce
right?
yourself.
Sorry, yeah, introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Speedy the Barber from Hackensack.
He forgot.
Now my Instagram is millionaire migraines _ in between them. Migraines with a Z.
That's right. And who else we have here? Miss Autumn, go ahead.
I'm Autumn Joell from Hackensack, New Jersey. My Instagram is _aspiring art.
Killing it with boots.
Nice.
Killing the boots
I
right
know,
now.
right? I'm looking at that too. I'm about to find out where she got those.
That's right. That's right. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here today. You guys made it. How's the traffic? Did it kill you?
Terrible.
Oh,
It's rough, right?
welcome to
It
New
was rough.
York.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome, man. Yeah. I literally had to leave my place at like 2:30, and I got here early, but I knew from last time because I got here right on time that this is traffic no joke. So thank you guys for making it. Did you guys get to eat anything before you came?
No.
Oh man, it's all right. It's gonna make you more excited to do your interview and get done. So thanks for coming, man. We appreciate it. So Speedy, you got you have a clothing line.
Yeah, I just came out with a clothing line on Black Friday.
Nice, good timing.
Yeah.
Pick up the mic.
Put the mic a little closer. There we go.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. It worked out real good. Working on, just keeping it going. The same thing like when you're a barber and you're investing in yourself, is something else now to invest in.
That's right.
For me,
That's right. If you're out there and you're behind the chair, I put up a post this morning about if you can get a haircut anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you deserve better, and it's not just the clients that deserve better. We deserve better.
Yeah.
So that's just the start. We're behind the chair. Whether we're doing makeup, whether we're doing hair, whether we're doing facials, whatever we're doing, it's up on us, right, to do more. And so no doubt when you came out with that clothing line on Black Friday, you probably had that rolling in your mind for I don't know how long, right?
Yeah. It was at first it was gonna be a Halloween, but I felt Black Friday was gonna be way better. Give me more time to get things done
Prepare.
better for a better release.
And then you got the people in the shopping mood on Black Friday.
Oh yeah,
so
That's right.
Exactly.
they're ready to
Perfect.
spend money.
That's right.
Yeah, I did really well.
So for we have this is not we were talking earlier on the phone and you hit something that I liked. The barber industry, cosmetology industry is all fashion, right? We're fashion driven, so this goes hand in hand with clothing.
Yeah.
So for all those barbers or stylists that are looking to put out a brand, to do something, what do you suggest they do about that? Should it just roll around in their head, or was it that hard, or tell us a little bit about the process there.
The process was, I was inspired by, going out to all these barber competitions, the expos, and seeing barbers having their line that, every barber could relate to. And that just inspired me to do something. And I started with, just the idea of doing a shirt. And then, like you were saying, the barber culture, it bleeds into the fashion culture.
Yes.
It bleeds into the hip hop culture.
Yep.
And, once I started doing it and I started putting it out there, talking to my clients, talking to people about it, I got real good feedback, and I seen, that I could even take it to another level.
Good.
And, it's something for me to do, and I enjoy doing it.
Nice. I appreciate that. It takes drive to not only have it in your mind, but to put it on paper. Then not only put it on paper, then to actually execute that plan. So we're going to talk to you a little bit more, when we do your interview. I'm going to turn it over to Autumn real quick. Autumn, are we going to do back to cut cam? Where are we going?
You know what?
Autumn?
Oh, hi, Autumn.
Hi, Autumn.
Hello.
We're back. We're back to Autumn. Autumn, your hair is nice and updo right there.
Thank you.
Okay.
I like it.
So Autumn, how did you start in this industry? What got you going here?
Well, I started doing hair at first.
Okay.
I did go to cosmetology school.
Okay.
So I was into hair at first, had to learn how to do it on my own. But then makeup was pretty much just a hobby. I started. It was a small part in cosmetology school as well. It wasn't a big part.
No.
But then I seen how creative you can get with makeup.
Okay.
So I just went for it, and ever since then, I just kept growing and growing and growing.
That's it.
Yeah.
Can't stay stagnant.
Yeah.
That's right. So when did you start?
Well,
When did you go to school?
I graduated high school 2012.
Okay.
So right out of high school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I went to cosmetology school right after. So between 2000, end of 2012, 2013 is when I went, and ever since then, that's when I started. So
Nice. And then did you make that switch right out of school that you knew you wanted to be like you wanted to do makeup? That was it, or were you in a salon doing hair for a little bit first?
No, actually, after I graduated cosmetology school, I think I pretty much went for the experience.
Okay.
Because after I graduated from there, it was like I knew how to do hair, and that was it. You know.
Okay.
I thought I would be more into it, but I wasn't. So then I got more creative with makeup, and so after that, when I got into makeup, I kept going with that. But I wasn't in a salon or anything. I was pretty much just a freelance. You know, just learning, growing, getting my skills together, and then after that, that's when I, got into a salon and everything.
Thank you. Yeah, nice. That's good to know. See, even if you go to school for something, there's nothing wrong with coming out and you want to focus on a particular. It's just like going to college. When you go to college for a certain thing, you want to specialize in something. That seems like what you did. You took that little bit of education. You want to specialize in something, and that's what you did. So, ScissorSalute to that. So we're on the cut cam right now. Speedy, you want to talk a little bit about your boy up here? You know more about him than I do. So, where'd you guys meet?
We actually met at a barber expo in Jersey, the High Life Barber Show.
High Life, yeah,
Was it
car
High Life?
show, yeah.
Car show. It was a car show,
Mhm.
but they had the barber competition,
Yes.
and I was competing. That was my first competition.
I know, I remember. We met
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah,
It was
that's when I first
awesome.
met you. We all met, and then he was just in the crowd. I guess he was there just, watching the event, and we just started talking, exchanged numbers. We grew up in almost like the same neighborhood. So, that's how we met. And then we kept in touch through, social media, and we exchanged numbers. And one day he was.
Matt's tuning in right now.
I
You're
know,
not
right?
telling the whole
He's like,
story,
"You're not
man.
telling the whole story, man. The most important part."
Yeah, so and then one day he had texted me and he was looking for a place to work, and I happen to have a friend of mine that works by me who has a barbershop, and he got a job there and he's been working there, and now we just keep in contact.
Nice. So you came on the show. What was it? A couple months ago? Maybe a little less.
It was before the Atlantic City.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it was maybe a month, 2 months ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And so after you came on the show, you saw how much fun it was. You were able to you put your stamp on the ScissorSalute show.
Yeah.
And did you reach out to Macho? Or Macho reach out to you, or how did that happen? How did this get?
I reached
get
out
going?
to him immediately as soon as I spoke with the ScissorSalute show and tried to get on the show. I hit him up immediately because I know he's talented.
Nice.
And I wanted him to experience the same experience I had, and try to take his career further.
Yeah. See, I like that. That's something. That's networking. That right there, what just happened. You met him at the show. You kept in contact with that person. You had a good experience, and because you guys had that network already going on, here you had a good experience. You want to share that. And that's positive.
And that's same thing with Autumn as well.
Nice.
I reached out to her too about the show, because there's not really that many young people in the cosmetology world where I'm from. You know what I mean? It's a lot of older people and they just cutting hair.
Okay.
To cut hair. So when I see young people like me, and they got the same love for the same thing I love, I want them to experience that as well.
Nice. That's awesome. That's Irene. That's Stylists and Barbers Uniting Worldwide.
That's right.
Right there in front of our face.
Perfect example.
That's it. So yeah, ScissorSalute to that. So thank you guys for coming. Macho's doing a great job. Macho, what are you doing up there today?
Come on, baby. You see
I see it, but
it's self-explanatory, man.
You gotta tell them what you're doing. You gotta tell them what you're doing.
Now I'm doing a fade, but we're gonna sponge the top. You know what I'm saying? Because he likes the whole 90s era, so we're gonna keep it 90s with him. So we're gonna sponge the top, and I'm giving him a fade, but he don't like his skin, so I just went with the half on the sides. But
so for
trying to make him pretty, it's hard.
for you guys that didn't hear the whole thing, so he came in here. He's gonna do a nice fade on the side, as you can see. He's gonna leave it dark on top. For you barbers and stylists out there, an option is to leave it as a fro, But the newer wave, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna curl it up, and that's what the guys like. That's what's going on now. If you're out there in the barber world and you're gonna be doing this, the sponging on top and curling it on top, Mach, do you sell the sponge at your shop to curl?
I mean, if you want me, I don't.
I highly suggest to all the barbers, anybody, stylists, whatever. Stylists have this on lock already, so I really don't have to talk to them too much about this. But for all the barbers, if you are using something on a person, you should have it next to you to sell. That's business 101, right? Yeah. So they're gonna ask you, where do you get that from? How can I get that? You know, you don't want them running to Walmart or Amazon. Get it from you right there. People, when they see something good and they like what they have, they want to buy it right now. That's called an impulse buy.
That's right.
You know, so if you don't have that ready for them, guess what happens to that impulse? It's gone.
It's gone.
Right. So that's just a suggestion. I mean, I'm sure that you've done it in the past, but it takes a little bit of time, you know, as your business grows to have the revenue to get, you know, those in stock, and maybe you don't sell them all that fast, but any kind of product that you have, if you have it by you, if you're excited about it and you show the client what they can do with it, guess what? They're going to want to buy it. And that's a little extra change in your pocket. So you don't need to have a side hustle that we don't want to talk about. You can just have a hustle in the shop, right? That's product driven. So you'll keep that going, keep that in mind. Like I said, the stylists kind of had this. If you walk into a salon, their place is full of products, right? You can't. It's everywhere, because they know that if they're going to use it, you're going to buy it. So why not the barbers? You know, talk to the owner of the shop. If you don't own the shop, just, hey, I'm just going to keep these under here and I'm just going to sell them to my people. Or if you want to get together as a group and put in money together so you can buy in bulk, because when the more you buy, the less it is for you, then do that as well. That's just a couple suggestions for that. But it looks like it's going good over there.
That's like back in the day. Well, you don't see it that often like back in the day when I was coming up. Whatever you wanted to buy, anything, you would go to the barbershop. You wanted to get T-shirts. You know, the barbers were always selling something else besides, you know, just haircuts.
That's right.
You know, somebody was selling something. T-shirts. It was selling the sneakers. You know what I mean? Everything.
That's right.
Now you don't really see it too much. Where I'm from, you don't see it too much. It's just people just cut hair.
It's in general. I think that's across the board. The more shops I've visited to do classes and whatnot, that's kind of the thing. Unfortunately, we kind of got away from. We got used to the money that from our hands, and forgot that we can make money just by people visualizing what's in front of them. You know, if you have a display in front of your station or product on your station, so you know that product on your station, Autumn, right? Sorry, Autumn. So you have product on your station. Most stylists know this, or beauty people know this. What's that called? That's called your what? On your station, the product that you have on your station. Can you remember from your beauty school? That's your back bar, right? That's your back bar. That's not the stuff that's in stock. Right? So the back bar that you have on your station, ready to go, ready to use, that's the stuff that people are going to look at. That's the stuff that you're going to dip into your hands into it and rubbing their hair. That's the product that you're going to put on the makeup on the eyes with, right? So then when they look at that, that's what they want to buy. Now you're not going to sell them your stuff, right? So the back bar is your stuff. The stuff that you have to sell is the stuff that you have either underneath, you know, your cabinet or in front of them to sell later on. So keep that up. You know, keep going with that. If you're listening to the show and you're thinking about, can I afford to spend $200-$300 on a bulk item product just to get in my shop? I don't know. Stop it. That weekend you were gonna go buy some shoes, or you're gonna take your girl out anyway. You know, she'll understand. You know, so get that item, because you know what? If you buy something for $200, if a stylist or beauty shop or wherever it is, you put it in your barbershop, guess what you're selling for? What do you sell it for, Irene? 100%.
That's right.
100%. So if it's $2, you sell it for $4. If it's $7, you sell it for $14. So you're getting $200 back on your revenue. So that's just business. Sorry, I just kind of spit that out.
No, that's great.
I had a moment.
Very interesting. This is what this
I
is.
noticed, like,
information, education. This is what it's here for. Go ahead.
From my experience, also, like, there were times that I bought something in bulk for my clients and didn't make $1 off of it. it's something that just to make the person comfortable. You know what I mean? Like if you go to a convenience store, they got the lottery and they got the newspaper. That convenience store not making no money off of the lottery or the newspaper. It's just to bring people in. You come get a newspaper and you buy your coffee. Now
This is
you
true.
Make the money off your
It
coffee.
draws, right?
This
It
is
draws
true.
the people
You
in.
want to have
like,
a draw.
They're
And
coming in for one thing, but they're gonna probably pick up something else at the same
Yep.
time.
If a client walks in a barbershop and you sell them a haircut, that's easy. But if they come in here wanting a haircut and they gain a barber, that's
That-
more important.
That's right.
Right.
So sometimes
That's
even
right.
if you do invest inside of something and you take that little bit of a loss, you're gonna recoup it and you're gonna gain way more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So salute to that. Very well said. Autumn, in your industry, when you're doing hair and makeup, when you're doing your makeup, right now, you're in a salon,
Yes.
and do you do home visits?
Yes, I do.
You do home visits. Do you take anything with you to leave with your clients, or it depends on the situation? Or how does that work with? I'm a little lay when it comes to the makeup world, so
That's fine.
you can kind of fill me in on,
Right.
on what you
We're
guys
listening.
do. Yeah.
Tune
Yeah.
in.
Well, yeah. Depending on the trends and everything that's going on, specifically like with makeup, highlighters popular right now, contouring is very popular, things like that. I try to have extra products as well, so that way if they see how I did it, most of the time, visualize, that's what people learn or they'll ask questions about. And that's why I actually like when my clients ask questions. I don't like when you just, sitting quiet. Ask me questions, ask me what I'm doing. Because generally when I leave out, people are asking questions and they're like, okay, where'd you get this from? Where'd you get that from?
Yes.
So yeah, it is good to keep, things on hand for when they ask. Yeah.
How long you been working at the shop you're in?
I've only been
Salon.
working a couple of months because we just opened in August of this year.
Okay.
So I haven't been there that long.
Nice. How's it going so far?
It's doing very good. We're building, we're clientele's rolling in, so we're doing really good right
That's
now.
awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. So, in your industry, how does that work? Well, I mean, I know ladies have makeup at home,
Yes.
right? So again, I'm not trying to put anything. I just don't know.
Yeah, no,
So
that's
what
fine.
what is it? What are they coming to you for? Is it strictly weddings, or how is your business driven?
Well, most of the time it's based on if someone is going to an event. That's when we get most of our clients. But it's what you bring to the table after that is if they want to come back or not.
Absolutely.
If you go all out, doesn't matter if they want something natural, doesn't matter if they want something dramatic. If you go all out, you talk to them, you get to make them comfortable, then they'll come back and it'll be just they just want their makeup done. They just want to look nice. It doesn't have to be an event. That's how the business is rolling. That's how you gain your clientele. But for most of the time, it's pretty much events, parties, things like that. Yeah.
Nice. And again, I'm just asking questions because I want to know. So since I've been kind of reaching out more to the stylists in my educational classes and stuff. So now on IG, I follow all these stylists, and what's coming up on my explore feed or the search thing are all this makeup stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So I gotta ask you. So these ladies are putting this like honey on their lips, or I don't know what it is. Like it looks real, like it's real moisturizing. I don't
Is
know.
it an oil?
It looks like an oil.
Probably the
It's
oil. Yes, it's
and
oil.
then they put the lipstick on.
Yes, it's to hydrate your lips first, and then you then you apply your product after
What?
that.
Okay. No, I had to ask that.
No, it is,
I
yeah.
seen it, and I'm like, what in the?
No, it's that's what I say again. It's trends. They come out with different products here and there now. So one of them right now is oil, and yes, they are applying it to their lips.
Okay.
Generally, it's like a moisturizer. You want to
Okay.
prep your skin because
Okay.
makeup is not just makeup what you put on your face to look beautiful. There's skincare goes with that.
Nice.
Goes hand in hand.
I
So,
see. Okay. See that's info right there.
Yeah.
I mean, in the makeup world, you would know that.
Yes.
But to us barbers, if we're asking these, people are asking us what's going on. We need to know that you can take and we're barbers are getting into that skincare more too.
Yes.
Right? We're ripping people's beards off with wax and all right. And so, what you got to be careful for as well. So, knowledge is key, right? So obviously, you're in a place where you can do what you do. We had actually a Facebook question for you, which is do you collaborate with hairstylists on occasions as well?
Yes, sometimes I do. Most of the time, because I know how to do both, I pretty much, I'm a threat, so I can do both. I can do both. But sometimes I do, if someone needs me, they know me, I give them my info, and we can do it together. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's. I think that was a good question because even if you can do both, I could do. I try my best to do long hair, and we know that everybody has a specific talent. So when you can collaborate, just like you were brought onto the show here, and you're open to that, that means more business for you, right?
Yes,
So that's a great thing to do. We have a lot of people on our Facebook Live right now.
Yes, we do.
How's it going, Irene? You've been watching that.
Yeah, it's going really good. I'm watching the Facebook Live feed, and I want to scissor salute everyone who's watching and who's sharing and also liking the page. Thank you so much. We have here Eli the Barber who's watching. Hi, Eli.
What's going on?
Even when he's on vacation, he's working.
Man, I appreciate that.
Ruben Cisneros, Barber Masquerade, Karen Shear, who's also here by Oz. And then this happened. I'm here looking at the feed, and I see King of Blades commenting. And what do? They show up here. DJ the Barber shows up here live, right here,
live right now
on the
in
show.
town.
Just
That's
walk right
Thank
in.
you guys for coming in. We appreciate it.
Scissor salute.
Bringing the coffee. So
And he brought a nice crowd and a nice
That's
crowd
right.
of
We have the
barbers.
whole crowd here. What a great day this is. Eli, we're going to try to hold it down for you, man. We're doing our best. We're filling it with a lot of exciting people today. We have to have this many people when Eli's not gone because, he is the excitement and wrapped up in one person. So
Hey, you're doing a good job, and it's fun. We're having a lot of fun here tonight.
I'm trying. Big shoes to fill. How's it going over there on the cut cam?
All right, we're gonna...
How you doing, Mach?
How you doing, Mach? He was in the zone.
Wake up, man. Wake up.
He's doing a little shave, making sure he's all cleaned up right now. So when we're grooming, when we're doing our razor work, if you're doing your barber or your stylist, what he's doing right now and a little bit of cleanup is just to make sure that you continue to get every nook and cranny. You want to make sure that person leaves. I try as best as possible. When you ask for something on the face, that's a separate charge, right? But there's nothing wrong with giving them a little extra. Sometimes they come in with a beard, right? So if you're doing your haircut and you were gonna give them the long ice picks, right? But they're not doing the ice picks because they have a beard. Go ahead and hit that little top line, in the beard for them, so they can walk out with that. They're gonna appreciate that. They're gonna give you that little bit of extra because you gave them a little bit of extra time. So that's a nice way to introduce that.
All right, great job there. Also, in the Facebook Live feed, I would like to scissor salute Chato the Barber from El Paso, Texas. He's tuned in, he's watching, and he will be joining us on a future episode of the Scissor Salute Show. Watch out for that.
Scissor Salute Show. Thank you for joining us again. Interviewing Autumn.
Yes.
In the hot seat. What's your IGA for everybody so they can know?
It's _aspiring artist.
Aspiring artist. Now, where did you come up with that name? Why aspiring artist?
Just because I'm not, at the level to say that I'm a pro or anything. I'm
that.
inspired by everything.
Yeah.
I'm open to everything. I'm not one of those people that, just because I'm good at what I do, I'm, all for it, or, I don't take open suggestions or anything. So I'm inspired by everything.
That's great.
Yes.
No, that's good. That's a very humble attitude.
Yes.
And by having that humble attitude, you are bound to grow.
Yes.
Because you want to take in the knowledge.
Yes, of
you're,
course.
You're not just set. Some people come into the industry and they feel like they know everything.
Exactly.
And they just been doing it for a little bit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No. Because even for people that have been doing it for 10, 20 years, you have to be open to everything. Just because, like I said, trends change. What's going on right now, the trends that are happening right now are not what were trending 10 years ago. You know, so I'm open to everything. Anything, I'm open, and I try everything. So, yeah.
Do you do continuing education in your field too?
Yes. There's classes, that I go to. There's other makeup artists, as well that I learned from.
Nice.
And honestly, I was a freelancer, like I said, but I grew mostly from YouTube. YouTube is very, very popular right now.
It is.
And that's my number one teacher. That was my number one teacher. Still is to this day. So, yeah.
It's amazing what the internet and social media have done for us, right?
Yes.
You could take a little homegrown person and turn them into a pretty decent career because you can see what other people are doing. I know that for myself, I'm in a little village, upstate New York, and we got the little barbers that are there with us, and that's it. And if it wasn't for social media and seeing what these guys are doing, I might think or might assume that I'm I'm legit. You know, I'm holding this down right now. But little do I know that there's other people that are better than you out there, right? That you can learn from out there, that want to teach you. And that's something that I was looking you up earlier. You have your own YouTube. You've done some work on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm looking to get into that a little bit more myself, putting some classes up online or some tutorials and stuff. I know other barbers had that. So ScissorSalute to that, because that takes a lot of work to do.
Yes, hard work and very time consuming.
Very time consuming.
Yeah.
Do you have a family?
No.
Solo right now?
Yes.
Okay, just putting it out there, fellas. But no, outside. That's right. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So, so you've been in the industry since 2013. You said?
Yes.
So 2013. So that's 3-4 years in the industry. What is you're at the shop now. What's kind of your goal? So we were talking a little bit about, what we can do better for our clients, what we can do better for ourselves. What's your better coming 2017?
Honestly, right now, I want to do something. I want to, obviously I want to be in the future to be, say, a professional makeup artist for celebrities or, stuff like that. We want to look for the future. But right now, like I said, I'm just learning. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Even though I've been
the craft.
Yes. I've been doing it for, say 3-4 years, but I'm still open to everything. I want to be the best. And right now I feel like I'm not the best. Don't get me wrong. I'm good. I'm very confident in my work that I do, but I'm still accepted to learning, So that's where I'm at right now.
So salute to that. That's a humble attitude. I appreciate that. Speedy, how you feel about knowing everything in the barber world? Can you know everything in the barber world?
It's impossible. That's the number one advice I give everybody is remain a student.
That's right.
I mean, no matter how much people look up to you, you got people under you and they inspired by you, you still remain a student.
That's right. Always a student. Never stop learning. That's something that we talk about all the time. That's part of what the show is about: inspiring, teaching, education. To keep like you were saying, honing your craft. I still feel like I'm young. I've been in the game for 10 years with a license. I've been doing it when I was younger, but with a license for 10 years, and now I feel like I'm just starting to get a real good quality product where I can now help other people to give a good quality product. Like you said, not that you are the best, right? But you're able to hone in on the little details and make that even better.
Yes.
And so that's what that's about, and I appreciate it. So that's what aspiring, really is about, right?
Yep, exactly.
So do you in the community, what's the trend for the makeup right now? What's hot right now? Tell us what's going on. What should they come to you for?
Honestly, it just depends on what you want. But like I said, I was saying before a little bit before that right now highlighting is everything. Yeah. Everybody wants that glow. Everybody wants to look bright and beautiful.
That's right.
Contouring, everybody wants to be snatched. They want to be chiseled. Some people like a full beat, which that's more what I do. That's my work.
Full beat. Hold on. Using words I don't know yet. So, but I mean, there's people that are out there that know this word.
Yes,
but so now,
yes.
help me to understand what is a full beat.
A full beat just means that you're just snatched. You look on point.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, that is.
All right, I'm old, man. You gotta fill me in on these things.
Yeah. So, a full beat is it's more full makeup. Some people that come to me, they don't wear makeup at all, but like I said, they see from social media, they see the models, they see everyone with this full face of makeup on, and that's what they want. So full beat means everything from starting from the base to what you finish with. So it's
all right.
That's it.
It's educated me right there. I appreciate that. Thank you. Full beat. You're going to come to the barbershop and get full beat with the haircut. I don't know if I can use that. That's probably not the same thing, so it's okay. But no, so I'm sure do you have a lot of people that come to you, like you just said, they might not really wear makeup on a normal basis. So do they want the full on, like even though you want the full thing, does that mean I have to get caked on or
no. I would say most of my clientele that are older, they don't want full beat. because they're used to not wearing makeup.
Okay,
They're
okay.
more of the natural makeup, which is literally just say lipstick and a blush.
Okay.
But more of the younger generation right now, they want more of a full beat. They want that full coverage. They want the highlight, the contour. They want their eyes done. They want dramatic. They want all of that because of social media.
Okay.
Because makeup, when I was in high school, I didn't look like the girls do now. I looked my age, you know.
Thankfully, we don't have our high school pictures up. I don't think anybody wants a high school
No.
picture up there, trust me.
Yeah, no, I hated my high school picture. And makeup was not even that popular when I even graduated high school. I mean, that wasn't that long ago, but it wasn't as popular as it is now. Like I said, social media has really, really, really hit a light on makeup. So, so yeah, like I said, my older clientele, they usually don't get a full beat, but my younger ones, they do. They love everything and they want everything. But you don't have to. You can get something natural. You can still look the same, but it's just the products that you use.
Okay.
Different products, yeah.
Nice. So let me ask you another question. Aside from the makeup, just in itself, how, barbers do this too, stylists do this too. How do you want people to feel, about makeup in general? Is it just for the girly girls? Is it just for, going out to the wedding? Like, is it okay to look yourself and still kind of have an ambiance of quality of ready to go out and meeting the world? Like how do you turn somebody from just saying, you know what, I don't have time for makeup. I just look at me. I'm a mother of three. I got a full life. I don't know if I can do that. What would you suggest? How could I go about just really kind of giving them a little bit of knowledge to say, hey, you can spend a little bit of time and still get yourself together?
Well, I mean, for me, makeup is art.
Okay.
It's art.
Yeah.
When I look at somebody's face when they come to me, they have no makeup on, whether they're used to wearing makeup, whether they're not. It's just like their face is a blank canvas. It's beautiful. You start before and after. You might, have your eyes done up, everything, but you still there's still this beautiful canvas that you start with.
Nice.
You just enhance everything. And that's what makeup is. Makeup is not to change how you look at all. It just enhances what you have. If you have beautiful long lashes, but you don't wear makeup, you put mascara, and you're enhancing your lashes. If you're not used to wearing, lipstick, you put on lipstick, it enhances your lips.
Nice.
It's about enhancing. It's not about changing at all, because that's not what makeup is.
So I want to make sure that, if you're watching this right now, whether you're in the hair industry or the beauty industry, that was a strong, strong statement. You're beautiful from the beginning.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
You're just enhancing what you have. A lot of girls out there, a lot of guys out there, and even guys, we're always worried about our image.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you have to know that you're beautiful from the get-go, right?
Exactly.
You just come into a service like yourself, or you're coming to a barber or a stylist to make you a better you.
Exactly.
Right? So I appreciate that. Thank you for dropping that with us.
Problem.
So tell me about your shop. Where's it at? What's going on there? How many stylists you have?
Well, it's located in Englewood, New Jersey. We are new. Like I said, we just opened in August. She is there are 2 other shops, I believe. There's one in the Hamptons, and then there's one in New York. But she's a private, business owner. This is her shop. It's called Blow Beauty Bars. A lot of people are taken back by our salon because they think that it's just a dry bar. But we actually do everything. We're a full service salon. So we do haircuts, hair coloring, we do lash extensions, we do makeup, we do threading, waxing, we do nails, we do everything.
Nice.
So pretty much a one-stop shop. So.
What's the thing with the color bar or dry? You said dry bar earlier.
A dry bar.
What's explain this to people that might be a little bit newer to the industry. What is that?
A dry bar is you just go out and you just go in, you get your hair washed, and you get a blow dry. That's it.
Okay.
But a full service salon, you can get everything.
Okay, yep.
You come in, you're going out, you can get your hair done, your makeup done, and your nails done.
Nice.
Everything. But a dry bar, it's just for your hair. They just
hair.
wash your hair, and then you just get it, blow dried out.
And this is all ethnicities, all people, everything, right?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's right. I appreciate that. What is what for your clientele that's walking into your shop, for the owner that might be watching, hopefully she's watching too, what would you like people to know about your place of business, about who you guys are, what you guys want to do for the community? What's something that's going on with that?
Well, for us, and my owner, she would say the same thing. Our thing is that we just don't say no. We don't want to say no to you.
Okay.
We want someone to come in who's not used to doing anything, or they rarely get their hair done. Just come in and we'll give you full service. We make you feel comfortable.
Nice.
You come in, we ask you, you know, we're polite always at the door when you come in. We're bright energy, you know, we're open. So we come in, we make sure we ask you, you know, if you come for an appointment, we make sure you want something to drink, you want coffee, you want tea. On the weekends, do you want wine? You know, we make you feel comfortable, make you feel like, you know, we're girlfriends. So you don't feel uncomfortable. So that way you can just come in at any time and ask for whoever and get your service done.
Appreciate
that's
that.
Ours, yeah.
Gotta stop by there on the weekends. Stop by there, get
We're
some
open
wine.
7 days a week, so.
Are you really? Okay.
Yes, we are. We're open 7 days a week, so. You can
How
come
many
in
days are you in the
anytime.
shop?
I am there Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
Now, makeup is your specialty. You did say you were double threat because you can do the hair as well.
Yes.
What is at your shop? Now, this is not everywhere. I know everybody has their own general area of prices and stuff like that. What is if I want to come in and get a makeup done? I want full beat. What am I looking at?
65 would be full beat.
Okay.
Yes, 65.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That's good to know. You know, I that's I'm gonna use that word from now. I might use it the wrong way, but it's okay. I raised like a slapping. So today you have your model, right?
Yes.
What will you be doing for her?
Well, I wanted to do something dramatic. You could use this for, you know, the holidays, you know, Christmas is coming up, and
Okay.
also New Year's.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to lean more towards.
Is this the going out look?
Yes.
This is the going
Yeah,
out look.
yes.
Okay.
You can always see, that's what I like about my work as well. Is even though I'm doing something dramatic, you can take from it and you can add from it. So if I use a color that you don't like, you can take that color out and replace it with something that you do like. So it's all about taking and giving, and when it
Okay.
comes to makeup, yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Real quickly, I just want to, we're back on the cut cam. You guys are watching Mach, putting the touches on the fade right now. Mach, have you curled that on top yet?
Yeah, it's curled.
Okay. Looking good. That fade's looking nice. Can you spin them around a little bit for us so you can see the back a little bit?
Nice.
Okay. Man, you did make him look pretty.
Yeah, he is pretty.
Oh! Just kidding. No, it's looking good, Mach. Very good. How long you been barbering again? How long you been barbering? With a license. It's okay. Okay. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. We're gonna get him up here early and learn more about Macho and what his life story is about. So have you had a chance to do any private work for clients that are so what's the difference? So how could somebody reach you? You know, if they want me, I want you to come to my house. Is that through the salon? Should I talk to the salon?
Well, if you don't know me personally, you know, then most of my work does come from the salon.
Okay.
But majority of my clientele is people that I've started with when I started from the beginning.
Okay.
And they have my contact information, you
Okay.
know, and we back and forth. You know, I don't do like the email because like I said, I want you to feel personal.
Sure.
I want you to feel comfortable with
Makes
me.
sense.
So that's why I want to talk to you. Even
Makes
if you want to
sense.
call me and ask and everything else, I want you to feel comfortable.
How does your salon owner feel about you putting yourself out there on social media to build your business?
She's actually all for it. When I told her about, you know, the ScissorSalute show, she was so super excited. She was actually, you know, suggesting that I do a podcast at the salon because we have a beautiful,
go.
you know, setup with because when you walk in, on the right side is the chairs. We have about 8-9 chairs, and on the other side is this beautiful vanity for the makeup. So she's like, she even offered for me to do it, you know, at the salon. So she's all for it.
Wow. That's forward thinking, especially
Yes.
nowadays, right?
Yes.
Because you could just be that salon owner or business owner that just is like, nah, you know, we're just gonna put some advertising out there, or maybe just put some flyers out there. But
Exactly.
to start doing a podcast or putting stuff on social media, I got a chance to 2 years ago online network with a lady called the Social Barber. Have you heard of her?
No.
I highly suggest looking this lady up. It's the Social Barber, Susan Bennett. She has her own books called The Social Barber. Her husband owns a barbershop, but she started as a business analyst. Right, that's what she does. But she went to go do social media. She had the shop with her husband, but they wanted to start, you know, promoting things for the shop, promoting the shop more. And so she went full on into social media. She got, you know, an educational degree in that too. But that book changed my life. And when I say changed my life, I could say that in the first year after implementing some of the things that she's talked about, social media wise, I doubled my income.
Wow.
So I'm not going to give all our secrets away right now, but I only say that to say that it's powerful.
Yes.
It's free, but it's powerful.
Yeah.
You did Instagram, you have your IG, you're doing great with your IG. I looked at it earlier. I commend you for that. A lot of people have, it's good to have family life on your IG. People want to know that you're a real person, but you have a clean social media page.
Yes.
Because if a higher end clientele came to you, what are they going to do?
They're gonna
look you up, right?
Yes,
they're gonna look you up. I said this a couple weeks ago too. I have a couple companies that I asked them if they wanted to sponsor me for something before the lady even called me. Right? She said, "Oh, I was looking at your IG and your Facebook and all this other stuff," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even tell her to go do that. She just saw my name and come up." So it's a powerful tool for you to advertise yourself. So keep doing what you're doing. I like what you're doing there. For people that want to start in the industry and doing what you're doing, you talked a little bit about the schooling. We know that cosmetology school is kind of geared towards hair, not so much the makeup artist.
No.
How do you? What's a good suggestion? How do you start? Can you go into a salon and do you need a license to just do makeup, or how does that work?
No, you don't need a license to do makeup at all. But it's pretty much about learning, teaching yourself, and then going to school. There are schools, makeup schools that you can go to. Like I said, in cosmetology school, it's really not a big part because it's mostly geared toward hair. But you can teach yourself. Like I said, there's social media now. It's like crazy. You could go on Instagram and there's a tutorial there. Someone, showing their makeup. Everybody, I feel like, especially in the makeup world, like they're open to, teaching everybody something because YouTube is big right now for mostly makeup because everybody's on there teaching people how to do, this look,
That's right.
So I just feel like, if that's what you want to do, if that's something that you're really into, and you just watch and learn.
Now, let's say I'm getting ready to go out for the night. And I'm a lady, and I want to step out. I want to do my makeup. What's the advantage of going to a professional like yourself than trying to just watch the YouTube and doing it myself? What's the advantage there?
Well,
what would you say? I don't know.
Well, mostly on YouTube, they're pretty much, it's just visual. Don't get me wrong. They do.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, you're fine. No, they do talk, they do speak, but I feel like if you actually, go to someone to do their work, they can talk to you. They can step by step. They can even have your hands on, do it yourself. That's why, like I said, I like when my clients ask me what I'm doing. So then that way, if they need help with anything, you can come to me and I can teach you how to do this. I'm like I said, I'm open to everything. I'm very humble. I'm not someone that's gonna be like no, or anything. I don't have any secrets.
Nice.
You ask and.
Well, I think that I asked that question because the same reason I think that whether you're doing hair or makeup or whatnot, people they're not cheap, but if you can save a little money, why not do it, right?
Yes.
That's I agree with that. But we're professionals, right?
Exactly.
So if you want it done right, if you're getting ready for the wedding, I'm sure you can throw in some eyeliner or something like that for yourself, but it doesn't look the same. It never looks the same.
And then also too, as well, like who doesn't want to be pampered?
That's right.
Of course, you could do your hair at home. Of course, you could do your makeup at home. But who doesn't want to be pampered? Everybody. I think that's mostly what it is. People like to be pampered. They like to see the before and after. They like to keep up with that stuff. So
pampered. I like that.
Yes.
I got here like an hour early, and I had to decide what to do. I was texting Irene to where to go eat, and I was walking down the street here, and I saw the foot and nail spa, and I was like, if I was not as hungry as I was, I might have just got my feet done for this show. Y'all wouldn't have seen it, but it would have been nice. I needed that. So, but that goes along with the pampering thing. Like people come in. You could do it at home, but you're not going to feel the same way when you leave that shop. No. And that should be the same. That should be what we strive for in the barbershop or hair industry as well. It's not just a haircut. One of my boys down in Florida, Marcus Dixon, I got a chance to meet him. His whole thing is I don't just cut, I groom. he's here for his whole thing is coming for the experience.
Yes.
So we continue to do that. Just real quickly, I just want to give a big shout to Mach for doing that. ScissorSalute. Doing that to Mach. This guy's gonna kill me. That looks amazing, bro. We're back on us, but that cut looked really, really good. I can't wait to get some closer pictures of that haircut. So back to what we were just talking about, which is the pampering and the grooming aspect of it. There's the up close and personal shot, looking good. Fade's looking good. Still got a nice arch. The blend on the top looks nice. And for you guys that don't know, you want to get a curl sponge in there. Did you use any product on that, Mach?
Yeah.
Okay, so use a little product, not just water. Help it hold a little bit longer throughout the day so those curls don't come undone. Thank you very much for that, man. That looks fantastic. ScissorSalute to that. ScissorSalute to pampering yourself, right? So come into the shop. Tell me again one more time. So before you get off, where are you at again?
Blow Beauty Bars in Englewood, New Jersey.
Blow Beauty Bars, Englewood, New Jersey. If you're in the area, come see this young lady. She's going to treat you right. I can already tell by the smile she has on her face that she is ready to do some work here tonight. Thank you guys for coming on. We're going to be switching it up soon and getting her on stage. And we're going to get you on stage, right? You're going to do your makeup?
Yeah.
And we'll have Mach come over here. I'm going to ask Speedy a question real quick. Speedy, you got that mic? Oh, man, that fade's looking nice, too. Who did you cut, Speedy?
It's my man, and I works in my barbershop.
Wow. I like that. Yeah, man, you did a good job, man. I mean, not saying that I didn't expect anything less, but you had the hat on a second ago, so I didn't see it earlier. How do you feel about people coming into the shop and feeling a certain way, not just getting a service? Should they just how do you want people to leave your shop when they leave out of there? Okay, I got a haircut. See you later.
Nah, they gotta make a friend. You gotta make a good friendship and make them feel real comfortable. Make them want to come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's something that we want both. All the industries to really get. Like I said, our cosmetologists, our makeup artists in the industry, man, their whole thing when you walk in the door to when you leave is about how you feel. And so like you were just saying, Speedy, like that's something that I'm trying to really preach to all our barbers out there is like, yes, you can come in for a cut, but you can get a cut anywhere. There must have been like 50 shops on the way here, just down this one street. So what makes it any different? If I go to this guy, he might give me a good cut, but 50% of your clientele is not just your cut. 50% of why your clientele comes to you is because they like who you are, right? Like you just said, you wanted to make a friend.
You got to sell yourself. You got to become the product.
Good.
Nice. All right.
I
There we got
appreciate
it.
that. Boom. You guys are going to learn about that later. The product. I like that. That's coming up next. So we're going to talk a little bit more about the product and about what that means and how that's going to be represented in your clothing line. So I look forward to that real quick.
All right.
Yeah. So ScissorSalute. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I can't wait till you get on stage. Let me see what you got.
Yes.
I want you to. What was it again? What are you gonna give it? The beat?
A beat?
A beat? Yeah. Do you? Where can we find you at?
On Instagram, it's _aspiring artist.
Aspiring artist.
Yes.
That's right. You have Facebook as well.
Yes, it's Autumn Joell.
Autumn Joell.
Yeah.
Autumn Joell. So we're gonna have her up next. We're gonna focus on Speedy and Irene. What's going on? How's it going? You've been on Facebook Live?
Yeah, I'm watching the Facebook Live feed.
How's it
It's
going over
crazy. It's awesome. It's amazing. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in, and everyone's repping their barbershop and the salon. So here's just a couple that I was able to catch in the comments. Chato the Barber, Rose's 5-star barbershop in Anthony, Texas. Joshua Rosado, Cleanest Cuts Barbershop in Ocala, Florida. We also have Wynn tuned in. She's Ninja Stylist on Instagram. I'm sure everyone remembers.
Yes.
She's been on our show
She's been on
before.
before,
She's
yep.
great. Also, we have Hayes Hoffa from Tacoma, Washington, the
Washington.
doc.
All right.
ScissorSalute, everyone. Thank you.
ScissorSalute.
Keep sharing. And
Thank
if
you
you're
for
in any
showing.
groups, go ahead and share it in a group. They're gonna appreciate that. Watch.
Yeah, please. I like that. I like that. Don't you can share on your regular page, but if you have a group, that's a great way to help us to spread it real quick. You can get into those groups, barbershop group, Andis group, salon centric group, and whatever it is. That really helps us to boost.
That's
the
right.
numbers up.
Scissor Salute selfie group. There's a lot of groups
That's
out there.
right.
Get in
Scissor
them.
Salute,
Get in them. Be a part of it.
That's right. Be part of the movement. Salute to that. So we have we're gonna go to a video real quick, and then we'll be right back with Speedy the Barber, and we'll do I Am the Product.
Yep.
Hair We Share gives wigs free to people with medical hair loss. Your ponytail donation reduces the cost of a wig. Our success relies on financial contributions. To sponsor a wig, follow the easy instructions at www.hairweshare.org. Create a customized I Made the Cut fundraising campaign. Share your campaign through social media. Ask your family and friends to each contribute a small amount. Every little bit helps. Send us before and after photos to be entered into our I Made the Cut contests on Facebook. As a wig sponsor, we will keep your hair on file until we find a matching recipient. We will let you know when someone has received it. Will you make the cut?
All right. We're back. We have Speedy the Barber. Salute to everybody that's tuning in right now. Salute. Again, we just talked about it a second ago. If you're on Facebook Live, do me a favor, press the little share button, hit the little like buttons a bunch of times. I want to see all the little like buttons pop up. I want to see the little hearts and little ha-has over here. So Speedy.
Yes, sir.
I am the product.
Yes, I am the product. You all are.
That's right.
We all are.
What does that mean? Tell us a little bit about that movement that you got going on.
I am the product. This is a clothing line, but it's basically it's almost like a way of saying you're self-made. It was inspired to me, as being a barber, like we were just speaking about. You walk into a barbershop and everybody's selling the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you go get a job and you walk in the interview, they don't say, oh, he got a nice haircut, so I'm going to hire him. They have a resume. You got to build your resume. You know what I mean? As a barber, you have to do that as well. You have to, do your best, try new things. Like I said, stay a student and learn and build yourself up to be a product that everybody's going to want.
That's right. Yeah, I like that because barbers in itself, we're a product whether we are here at the shop or we're on the streets, right?
Yeah.
So we're our product all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we leave a job and then we become somebody else, right?
Yeah, you're on the shirts you'll get to see them later. It says, "I am the CEO, the president, the vice president, the employee. I am the janitor." As a barber, you are in control of everything.
That's right.
It's
That's
never
right.
You have a day where you're not working, but you never have a day off.
That's right.
On Sundays when my days are off, people are calling me. I have to make appointments, book them the right way, so I know that I'm gonna be on time for the week. I'm running out of something. I gotta go get the inventory. Clean up your station after you. Mirror gets dusty. You gotta wipe it down.
Right.
You gotta do everything.
That's right.
Everything. There's never a time where you're not really working on yourself.
Now, you said this earlier. I just wanted to for everybody that might be just tuned in right now that didn't catch the beginning. We're here, Speedy the Barber. What's your IG again?
It's millionaire_migraines with a Z.
Migraines with a Z. He has a lot going on the webpage. It talks a lot about his product. You see his haircuts. Check him out. Young man is doing big things. Where's your shop again?
It's in Hackensack.
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Now, is this your place?
No, it's not.
Okay. That's okay.
I'm not.
79 I don't got a place
Anderson
either.
Street.
It's okay.
Yeah. I'm not
We're doing things anyway.
79 Anderson Street.
Okay.
I've been there for like 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
How does I asked Autumn a little bit about it, but how does your owner feel about you? Spreading your wings a little bit, doing your own thing. Doing social media, doing your product. How's it come off with you guys? You guys have a good rapport about that?
Yeah, everything is good. I mean, he gets involved here and there, but he's really just running around doing his own thing.
That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But when support is needed, I know he'll be there for me. You know what I'm saying?
I asked that question because as people are watching the IM the product shirts that are out there, you're sitting behind the chair, you're wondering how I can get the business, right? Here you might not own the shop, right? But here you have a product line, right? You're a barber, you're pushing yourself, right? And you're not complaining about why the barbershop's slow, right? Because you're doing it, like you just said. You are the product, right? You're not relying on the barbershop to be the product, right? You drive yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That's it, man. This what inspired me really is, when I started doing the competitions and people started seeing it, people I've been cutting for 5 years never offered me anything. And then they just started asking me like, oh, yo, you ever think about opening your shop? I got a couple dollars, and that just made me think like people want to invest in me like if I'm something, And I know that if that's the way I feel and I love barbering as much as everybody else, I know that they feel that way.
Yes.
So it was so easy for me to do it like this.
Nice. And that goes a long way. If you're passionate about your industry, which we know that you are, just by you talking about it and by your story, you can go a long way. People feel that. It's not just, again, that's a part of the product, right? That's part of who you are. You're not just like that when you go to work. You live that life, So if you work in a salon, you do hair, whatever it is, when you feel that way about something, it comes off to people, and you start to make those connections. People start to come to you, like they did, to realize what they need to do or what they like, and that pushes you even harder, probably, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So with the product line itself, how many shirts? What do you got going on with it? What's the product line about right now? How far are we at right now?
Right now, I got shirts. I got the tech suits. Everything is for this season. Like the whole tech suits where you get the top and bottom. I got some nice dressy shirts that you can wear out. Or you could even wear it to the gym. However, and then I got also a shirt, a ESPN shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ESPN stands for Earn, Stack, Play, and Network.
Okay. I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that one, actually. Yeah. Before I even knew you were coming here, I think I saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how it came. I was with a friend of mine, and I was just starting off with, I was good. Like I said, it started off small. I was just gonna make shirts and go to the barber expos and sell them.
Yeah.
But then, I got friends of mine, close friends of mine that do fashion, and they inspired me and they showed me that there's a bigger world to it, and I'm having a great time. But one day I was with a couple of my friends, like, let's go to my man's basement. We started watching a football game, and I'm talking about, venturing off and doing this clothing line, and they're like, yo, be quiet, shut up, we're watching the game. So I'm over here excited. I'm like, yo, my ESPN stands for Earn, Stack, Play, Network.
That's
I'm
right.
talking about getting money.
That's right.
I want to watch the game.
That's right.
And they started laughing. It was like, yo, that's dope. You should put that on the shirt.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
I started talking. My clients are my number one inspiration because I tell them all my ideas, and off their reactions, I could trust them to tell me if something is good or not. And I got good feedback on it.
Nice.
I put it out, and it's one of my hottest sellers.
Nice. I was watching online. DL, the Master Barber, you seen him online?
Who?
DL.
I might have.
He works with exotics. He had a nice phrase the other day that he put up a post. He's a master educator, man. He's so motivational, but he hit on something that you were just talking about, which is basically like you have to be able to put your own work into it, and we need to be able to explain to our clients what we're doing. Right, that raises our value.
Yeah.
When we start to talk to our clients, when they see that we're passionate about the industry, we're not just there talking about. I mean, we can talk about the weekend, we can talk about the football, like you just said, right? But you're here, your mind's on your product line, right? So if you're telling your clients that, your clients like, yeah, man, yeah, and so then your clients start to say, you know what, this barber's for real. This barber's not just cutting my hair. He has stuff going on. So when you have to say to him, what your cut's gonna be $25 or $50 later on in the future, they understand because your time is money. You're on something else right now.
They see the evolution.
Exactly.
Like, my goal always in being a barber is reflecting now into my clothing line, but is to make sure that people come back. You know what I mean? To keep coming for something. So when I made the clothing line, I was like, I don't want to make something that people are gonna just come one time buy a shirt just to support me. I want to make something that people can get involved in.
Yeah.
And you don't really have to just be a barber. You just have to be a hustler. You know, you got to be out here willing to better yourself.
Yep.
You know, like, and so that's where I could reach everybody. And then, you know, with the fashion and come out with new different ideas and creativity and be creative. And that's what I've been doing as a barber. It's always about being more creative. You know, how you watch, like, I'm a student all the time, so I watch different barbers. Even the guy who cut my hair, you know what I mean? Since he came to the barbershop like 2 months ago, he's been one of my biggest teachers. I've been learning off of him, and he's been a real good sport about it. And when he came in, he's like, you got trophies. Everybody knows who you are. What do you want from me? But, you know, I like your style. You know what I mean? I'm willing to reinvent my style and take something from you.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And that's just basically what the culture is.
Man, ScissorSalute to that. ScissorSalute to keep learning. You know, you're always learning, staying humble enough to even to know that, to look at that guy. You know what? You know, he has something that I might be able to use that to help you out in the future. You're going to, obviously, you're talking about going to the shows, right? So you stay on your show, you stay on your education.
Education is key, man. I learned so much. In the past 2 years, I went to the first CT Barber Expo.
Yes.
I went there.
ScissorSalute Jay Majors. Thanks for doing that,
Jay
man.
Majors. Yeah, man, he's changing people's lives every year. But I went there. I ended up talking to a bunch of people. Everybody was gonna go, and I ended up going by myself. Like, absolutely drove all the way down there by myself. And it was just like a culture high. I didn't know that this was
like that, right?
To me, like I didn't know I was
right. It's exciting when you arrive in there.
Yeah, I met so many people. I met talented people. I met people on the up and coming. I met people with all these marketing skills, and I was able to reach out with them and learn from them. You know what I mean? Constantly, always, you know, being able. You gotta be open to be able to break down everything that you've been creating to build something new in order to adjust. You know what I mean? People get stubborn. They don't want to
break down what you're creating to break something new. Gems, people. That he just dropped one right there.
A better way to say it is you got to sacrifice who you are for who you want to become.
And there's nothing wrong with that either, right? No. So people talk about, oh, you know, you're not the same person anymore. You know what?
Thank you. That's a
exactly. You're right. You're not the same person. You never wanted to be that. I mean, you are who you are, right?
Yeah.
But you always had dreams and aspiration to be something better. So if you're bettering yourself, that's right. You don't want to be that person 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's always about progression. You got to leave room for progression.
You have to. You have to. And education, like you were just saying, continuing to stay humble, to continuing to learn, like you've been talking about, continuing to push yourself, because even though you went on that little high, right? You went to those shows, but you didn't just stop there. You did something about it. So ScissorSalute to that, because so many people I hear, they got these ideas, I'm going to do this, or, I'm going to change the world, but then they stay, behind the chair, not doing anything.
It was right here. I've been cutting hair for 10 years, almost 11 years now. And it's been, like I said, 2 years. But the thing that changed my life was barbering. And it's been in my life for almost more than half of my life.
Yeah.
But until you go out and you embrace it, then you'll never be able to achieve that. You know what I mean? So I just encourage everybody to go out and think and find ways. Go to all the expos, anything you can go to that goes with barbering. Even if you got no time, if you got no clients, go to another barbershop. It's different. It's a whole nother vibe.
Exactly.
It's a whole nother vibe. I do it all the time. When I got nothing to do, I don't sit around. I go somewhere. I go to another barbershop and I hang out. And I hang out with the other barbers and find out what they're getting into and what they're doing. It's just just stay in that lane.
That's a big ScissorSalute to that. That's a great idea. If you have some time in your hands, if you're not doing any work, you can be strolling on Instagram, but seeing what else is out there, especially in your area, there's nothing wrong with patronizing another shop. You go over there, sit down, talk with the guy. You want to have a good, I think personally, I don't know how everybody else feels about it. Yes, in a way, that person in the other shop is taking money, but there's enough money out there, bro. Right? There's so many guys in a certain area, and you literally can't cut everybody. Right? Yeah. So if you can't cut everybody, then why fight against the other person?
Exactly.
Right?
I tell them that all the time. You know how much people say, "Oh, yo, you cut from 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning. So you cutting everybody." But what they don't see is at the end of the week, you know how many people I had to turn down?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, you get like what I learned from all these barber expos and talking to all these elite barbers is that now you could cut a certain amount of people. Now you limited yourself. Now the only option you have is to make more money off cutting, and the only way to do that is to learn different techniques.
That's right.
You start taking care of the razor bumps manually.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Offer another service.
That's
I learned that from Morono firsthand up in person.
He knows all about the man. He's mastered with that stuff.
Oh my God, he'll change your
He will change
your
your
whole
life.
perspective on being a barber.
He will.
Because you know barbers back hundreds of years ago, they were doctors.
They did all that.
They did.
They took care of that stuff for you.
You got to go to the doctor.
Yep.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
teeth pulled, go to the barber. You know, you want you getting sick or something, go to the
Don't
barber.
be ashamed to put on a pair of gloves and all that stuff that you got your man under his neck. Don't get rid of it. Help
That's
him
right.
out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
help him out.
Yeah.
And you're gonna
They'll remember that forever.
I was just gonna say that they're gonna remember that service forever. You help him out. You give him a little tip on how to overcome something he might have been dealing with his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's something simple because we're the professionals, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can prescribe in a way, right? We're not gonna write anything down, but we can say, here's how you can take care of that. Here's what you can do to help yourself out. We should know about how an ingrown hair is done.
Yeah.
And we cut hair.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know that basic stuff, then you got to go back to school, hit the books.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go online at least and look it up so you can tell somebody, here's how what you can do.
Yeah, and I seen Morono doing it on Instagram for a while, and I never thought
Mm-hmm.
about even branching into it. It just slipped my mind, you know. But I went to the Atlantic City Barber Expo, and I ended up going there with some people that were helping them set up before the show was even going. And I got to meet him in person, and he was teaching me in person all the stuff that I was seeing online. But it took me being there in person to
That's
see
right.
him in order to take that to the
Yes.
next level and
Yes.
start doing it.
Yes.
So that's why I encourage people to just keep going out, build this culture up. We got to sell out stadiums.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
It's coming. It's coming. Real quickly, we're going to continue our conversation. We're on the cut cam right now with Autumn. She's doing the makeup. I missed the beginning of it, but it's looking good already. Those eyebrows are standing out. Yeah, we get eyebrows on point. Better get that beat.
On fleek.
Oh, I like it. So this is going to be an amazing process. You know, I like watching these processes because, you know, obviously guys aren't going to come in to do this kind of work, but it helps me to see that if a lady is able to do this process and really help out her customer service wise to feel better, to look better afterwards, I want that same feeling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not doing your face like with makeup and stuff, but you know your hair. I want that hair to be on point. I want you to know how to do your hair when you leave. Mm-hmm. Do you hate that too? You do somebody's hair, especially if it's like long hair, you know, and you have it styled a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, and then you see them in the store 3 days later, and it looks like they wake up. Who woke up with random? You know, I can't
tell them. I tell a lot of my clients, like, if that's the cut you want, you know it's gonna be more work for
exactly.
you, right? And
exactly.
yeah. Then like you say, you see them in the mall and it's dry and it don't look.
Yep.
I'll see you in a week. It's your fault.
Yeah, no, and it's gonna look
week out of it
because people are gonna see it. They're gonna tell them it looks horrible, right? So you have to, and that's part of educating your clients, right?
Yeah.
Which we're talking about, and being that leader and communicating with your client and really building that strong. You talked about friendship.
Mm-hmm,
You know, you're not just the barber, right? I mean,
all my clients
they're talking
are
to
my
us, right?
Best friends.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, sometimes there's nights that I'll be in the barbershop from 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm hanging out with these people all day. I'm learning things in their life. I'm seeing them progress. One of my friends, he was in high school. I was cutting his hair since he was in high school when he went to the academy to be a cop, and now he's a cop working full time.
Nice.
When you see stuff like that, that's great. That's
Yeah.
inspiring for me, like, because I see myself at that time as well. You know what I mean? And it gives me the blueprint. They lay out, following somebody else's life gives you a blueprint for yours because you remember that time. You know what I mean? So you see yourself progress, sometimes you need somebody to remind you, like, you're doing the right thing.
That's right. That's right.
And who are better than yourself?
You have to. And if you're not building that rapport with your clients like that, you're really missing out. Or you're missing out on two things. One, you're not building customer relations, right? Walmart, Target, Sears, all these other places. One of the things that when you get hired at that, they talk about customer relations. You actually go to a day class in customer relations, how to speak with your client, how to speak with the customers, how to interact with the customers. It's for a reason. Why? Because if you treat them a certain way, yes, the clothing is there, but they can get that clothing somewhere else. That's like us. Yeah, we can give a haircut, but we can get a haircut somewhere else.
Yeah.
And if you're missing that customer service, if you are not being the product, right? Like you said, you're missing out on how, and they can go somewhere else and get that product.
And if you're a barber and you're inside of an environment where there's more than just you cutting hair, which is 90% of the time, but you could tell that there's somebody that's cutting somebody, but that you could cut better, but they won't come to you.
That's right. That's
They'll
right.
Go to their
That's
go
right.
to their barber because
That's right.
that barber is their product that they're investing in, that they like.
That's right.
No matter, even if they see you, there's been plenty of barbers that see, I got the trophies.
Yep.
I got all, people talking about it. Like, yo, they'll tell me themselves, like, yo, that was a nice haircut.
Yeah.
But they won't come to me.
Nope.
Because they're comfortable with
but who they
their
are.
person. They like the conversations they have. They know that they're involved in their life.
That's right. That's right. What you just said goes so far. So that's why it's incumbent on us in both ways. One, and ScissorSalute to that for not being upset at those other barbers or stylists, or just the customers in general. Like, you're not trying to undercut the person by doing a good job.
No.
Right? You're not doing that. You're just doing you. Given the product that you can give, and they might be watching you. Like you said, I think almost every shop has that. You know when your boy didn't give them the best haircut.
Yeah.
You might not call him out on that, but okay. And inside, you're going to say, okay, well, I might have been able to hook him up just a little bit better or something a little bit different. And there's nothing wrong with that.
It's a sport.
You have to.
It's competitive.
You have to know.
sport.
You have to know what you can improve on, right? Because you want your product when they walk out of the chair to look on point. So if you're seeing other people walk out and they're somewhat okay, you're going to make sure, you know what, that can't be me. But to the point what you were just saying about people enjoying their environment, that's a long way. And becoming more than that.
You could even have a client that you've been cutting for a while, and they'll just end up going to another. It happened to me a month ago.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, people are invested in. People want to invest in their.
How do you feel? How do you feel about that when you see you're in the shop, your client that you've been doing for a while, now he's going somewhere else. How is that now? As far as how you treat the other barbers, like, do you take it out on your client? Do you take it on the barbers?
No,
like,
honestly,
how do you feel?
Like I was saying to you, it's a sport to me. It's like it's always been a sport to me. So it's like if we're playing basketball and you beat me and you cross me up, I'm not gonna be like, lose my number, don't talk to me no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get back up, brush
it
myself off, and I'm gonna practice on the days off. You know what I mean? So next week I'm gonna cross you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the way.
That's how you get back. That's how you get back at him, right? You, not back at him in a bad way, but that's how you build yourself.
Yeah, and then
right?
like you got to be genuine. That's another thing. You got to be genuine with your customers. If you're like,
I like that tracksuit.
No, thank you. if your relationship with your client is not genuine, they can tell.
Yeah.
Off the bat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So you have to make sure it's genuine. And if you lose a client to a friend of yours, that person just wound up on you.
Yeah.
And just keep it, like I said, like a sport, and just get better.
I think the reason since we have the time, why I brought that up is because that's like you said, it's bound to happen.
Yeah.
We've all, if you've been in the barber game for longer than a day,
I don't care who you
if you've been
are,
in the barber game for longer than a day, you're gonna lose a client to somebody else in the shop. Do not ruin the shop's reputation and get mad at the other barber, or even get mad at the client. You don't want the client feeling uncomfortable. That's part of the problem too, though.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like clients will see you have a great haircut, but they are so self-conscious about going to another barber. They don't want to hurt their feelings. They feel like they'll just rather go spend their money somewhere else than come to the shop and go to somewhere else. I tell my clients, I'm sorry to cut you off. I tell my clients, don't do that. Like, I'd rather have you come here and spend the money.
Yeah,
Come to the shop,
exactly,
spend the
yeah.
money, than go somewhere else.
If every time that happened to me, I always say, as long as you keep it in the house, it's
Yeah.
cool. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's right.
Like we could still talk about the stuff we were talking about while he's going. Yeah,
That's right.
It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I said, once you build yourself up to a certain point, it shouldn't bother you because you're gonna be turning down customers.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean? You could always fill that void with something else.
That's right. And, and even if you feel like you haven't got to that level where you're completely booked and that's saying to you, it's going to happen. You got to let it roll off your shoulders. You have to be the bigger person. That should, like you were just saying, that it should push you and motivate you to do something even better so that they can say a year from now, that client can look back and be like, man, I left him. I shouldn't have left him. You know, that's what you really want. That's what you really want.
Yeah, you want to encourage people to always go to somebody within the shop. And also, like, I see it a lot. If there's a barber that's just learning and they're in the shop, people don't want to help them out, you know, because they thinking about the money. But there's so much money out here. It's incredible. You know what I mean? But, you know, you want to encourage that person as well because that could break a reputation of your shop. You could come from out of town. You just moved here. And there's a shop with 10 people, and they end up going to the guy who's open because he doesn't know how to cut.
That's right.
He gets a bad cut. When he drives by that barbershop with his friend, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that barbershop is whack. They messed my haircut."
Because they're not not gonna remember the barber's name.
No,
they're gonna remember where they got the haircut from, though.
Yeah.
Especially if it was at one time. That's the truth. So salute to that.
You could be in basketball. You could be putting up 50 points a night. But your team still lose. Your team is a loser team.
The team is the loser.
You know
That's right. The team
as
is
a
the W.
barbershop, you have to encourage people, and you know if they're up and coming, help them as much as you can.
Yeah.
Help them, and then you never know what's gonna happen in the future. You might need them one day. They might need you. You know what I'm saying?
It should be an equal rapport back and forth. Whether it's you building up that person building up you. If you're in the shop, you shouldn't bring that rivalry inside the shop because that's gonna hurt your bottom line. And people, I don't understand why these barbers do that. I don't understand.
I'm gonna go back again to say, like, you go to these barber expos, you could see there's so much love in this that if that's how you are, you're not gonna get nowhere. You're gonna be wasting your time.
No.
If you don't have something to offer.
But you know what? Those barbers that are like that though are not going to the barber. They're not going to get education. They're just going to sit there. Yeah. They're going to sit on their phone, scrolling through IG, thinking about, oh, look at that haircut. Look at that haircut. Oh, look at that girl. Look at that car. Wondering why they're slow. That plate of food.
What I was saying with Macho, we was driving up here. We had a long drive. We were saying, he was like, oh, you should open up your barbershop. I'm like. He's like, you should go over here. There's really no barbershops over there. I said, where we live, there's no barbershops. He was like, there's tons of them. I was like, those are places where people go get haircuts. Those are not barbershops. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go into the barbershop, it's seats, people are sitting on top of each other, and then it's just all chairs. They use every little space to put chairs because they want to get the money out of it. You know what I mean? Those aren't barbershops. Barbershops, people need somewhere to sit because after they get their hair cut, they still want to watch their game on TV. They still want to talk with their barber. That's love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want people
not
to
just a
want
chop
to
shop.
go to the
The
barbershop.
environment is important too. That's in the shop.
Yeah, it's tremendously, important to us as barbers. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm taking my time to open up a barbershop because I want to be able to deliver that. I don't want to have just a spot where people come and get haircuts. I'm tired of seeing it. I see it on Instagram. There's beautiful barbershops. People with coaches, they doing funny skits, stuff like that because everybody's a family. There's a lot of love. So,
Right. And Facebook Live is agreeing with you on that. Speedy the Barber, they're saying, they help each other out, especially at Ace Cosmetology. And Ace of Fades Barbershop, they help each other out there, and they totally agree with you on that.
So salute to Ace of Fades, Ace Cosmetology. Keep doing your thing out there, Connecticut. And that's the way. It's good to hear you say that, and it's also good to hear you say that you're taking your time to get into it. There's nothing wrong with graduating school and opening if that's what you want to do. You want to open a barbershop right away. All right, but what happens with the other trades? If you have a trade in any other field, you're an apprentice for like 10, 15 years. And then maybe you get your license for steel worker or something like that. You know, or electrician. And then maybe they'll let you in that area to start working. So we don't have that. We have the freedom to do whatever we want right now in our industry, to open up a barbershop whenever we want. But if you are humble enough to stay the course and learn while you're in environment and not just sit there, because it seems like you're not just sitting in the chair. You're not just taking up. You're taking it in. You're watching your business owner. You're watching what happens. You're probably seeing all the negative things too, right?
Definitely.
And taking that in. You don't get all that if you just open a shop. You open a shop and like. Then you have to figure out the negative things by yourself, which you can do. That's great that you can do it, but why learn that way? And why not learn in a process? Exactly.
You know what I mean? The more time I'm taking, I'm learning more. You know, and
So before you leave, one more time, what's your IG? Where can people find you at?
My IG is millionaire_migraines with a Z.
This is Speedy the Barber, and your product line is what?
It's I Am the Product. You can go on now, shop at www.IamTheProductOfficial.com.
And that link's on your IG.
Yeah.
That link's on the IG as well. If you have the IG, make sure you check it out. The apparel looks great. You guys have been seeing it a couple times already on the ScissorSalute show. We thank you for coming by, bringing some stuff, and also showing us what's really going on with the product line. I like the ESPN thing. I like there was another one that was there. I missed it. The tracks, you have the tracks, right?
The track suits, you know, for everybody to feel comfortable when you're in the barbershop.
Now, what's this one right here? What does that one say?
Those are hoodies. It says, I am the CEO, the president, the vice president, the manager, the employee.
That's right.
The janitor, and I am the product.
Because those are all the things that we are on a daily basis.
Those are all the things you need to be successful.
Exactly. Scissor. You all can't see me right now, but I am.
That's
this
right.
Is big ScissorSalute right now.
ScissorSalute to that.
That was. Those are. If you're going to be successful in this business, even if you're just sitting, if you just started and you sit behind a chair, guess what? You are the CEO of that chair. You are the manager.
They're all different. Like, you're the CEO, you take the glory, you're the one who's saying, I got this company. But the president is the one making the decisions. The vice president is the one that's telling everybody what the president is doing. You know what I mean? The employee is the one who's getting, you know what I mean? The janitor is the one cleaning it up. You have to be all those things in order to be the product. You know what I mean?
Deep.
In order to be the product that everybody wants.
That's right. And it should be that way. So, you know, much success to your product line. Keep rocking it. What's the barbershop again? Where you guys at?
It's 79 Anderson Street, F&L Barbershop.
F&L Barbers. And Hackensack?
Hackensack, New Jersey.
Hackensack, New Jersey. Make sure you go by and show them some love. Follow them on IG. See what it's about.
Shop on the website.
Oh, the shop's on the website. It's even better.
Can you let Facebook Live know how to purchase your merchandise?
If you go on the website, there was an option on the top to shop, and once you hit the shop button, a list of the clothing and apparel was up there.
All right, there you go. Facebook Live. They got
Thank you
that.
for filling us in. I like that. All right, man, she's doing a duty over there at the Facebook Live.
I know, right?
Today I was thinking about that too, and I'm like, man, I really just want to watch this because you can see all the comments coming through.
Yeah, no, it's so exciting. And you know what? This ain't Jesse preach.
You know what? It's just about having passion. You know, we're not even talking about stuff that we don't. This is what we do.
Yeah.
You know, when you do it and this is what you live in, it's easy. I don't have to. It's not coming from some fake place, like you said. So thanks for coming by, man.
Thank you.
Salute to you. Keep it up. We're gonna have Macho come up. We're gonna start doing his interview. And while we're doing that, while we're setting up for Macho to come in, we're back to the cut cam. How you doing over there, Autumn? Good. It's looking good.
It's looking real nice.
What process are you doing right now? What are you working on? So I can tell people what they're doing. Smoky eye with some glitter. So what goes on, the smoke or the glitter?
Right now I'm going with glitter.
Okay. And now you're just working on the eye. Have you done any lower face past?
No, I like to do that after just because if there's a fallout.
Okay. Okay. See? Tips right there, people.
That's right.
Tips right there. Do the eyes first to the fallout. You can wipe off. You don't have to get all nasty on your lips. You want that oil, right?
Facebook Live says very nice work. They're watching you.
Thank you.
And that's from a barber. Not that it matters, but I'm just letting you know. Everyone's tuned in. March. Ruben Cisneros. That's ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute, that's my boy right there.
On
He cut
Facebook.
my hair when I was young, man.
Oh, is that
Really?
right?
Facts.
Wow, that's good to know.
Okay.
Facts, yeah.
Facts.
Man.
Look at that. We got hair
Generations
facts.
right now.
It's crazy because he's actually my son's mother's cousin too, and I found that out years
Oh.
later. So it was cool. It was weird little reunion.
So Mach, what's your IG so everybody can know where it's at?
Oh,
where are we looking for you at?
The town_barber.
Town_barber. What's your shop? Where you at right now?
61 Main Street in Hackensack, New Jersey.
And it's called, what's it called?
The Shaving Art.
The Shaving Art. Shaving Art, Hackensack, New Jersey. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you.
You
Thank
did
you,
an
man.
amazing job on that cut, bro.
Thank you, man. I tried.
So how long you been barbering again?
With a license down 2 years,
Okay.
but
On the side for a
yeah,
minute.
for a minute, probably like I'm gonna say like 14, 15.
Well, I big salute for you for getting your license.
Yeah, thank
You know,
you,
doing
thank
it the right way. I got to give much respect to that because that goes a long way. That shows that you starting to really take your craft professionally.
Of course.
You know, and that's what we all want. You know, because in the end, right? If we're not taking it professionally, then Joe Schmo down the street and cut their hair too. You know.
Yeah, but
And-
you know.
But you got to start somewhere, though.
Yeah, you got.
We all did it, right? We all
Definitely.
we all did it. We all started on our boys. We all started on our family. That's the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
That's we. I
Shop
give a
City,
big
Shop City.
big scissor salute to all my friends and family because I messed them up.
Facts.
Like, you know. So
Shout out to
so,
my cousin and my little brother. Sorry, I had him looking like Batman one time, man. I pushed the thing so far back it looked crazy.
scissor salute to them.
He
yeah.
had to wear a wave cap, man. To school for like a
It's
week.
tough, man. It's tough.
crazy.
You know, our families go through a lot. So thank you for still being our family. Thank you for
Yeah.
still being our friends and letting us get on your hair and messing you up a little bit.
Practicing.
So we can really hone our profession and look where we at now. We're on the ScissorSalute show.
Facts.
You know, so thank you very much. Look, Mom, we made it. So what do you got going on, man? What's new in the shop? What's new in the industry? What's going on with you?
I mean, you know, we got some renovations to the shop. We trying to give it like an upscale look inside the shop, as far as like changing the appearance, like the flooring, because you know all these things, you know, is visuals.
Yeah.
You know, because you go into the shop, obviously you're gonna see the barbers, but because you know, not to toot my own horn, but toot, you know, you're gonna see me, I look good, you know. But if my environment, my shop, and my chair ain't clean and looking fleeky, then you know,
Yeah.
you're not really gonna want to
No.
get a cut in that shop.
That's true.
But now, you know, we done changed the floors. We've knocked a couple walls down. It's a lot bigger. Inspection actually came. We passed everything. So, I mean,
Good.
you know, everything is looking good so
Salute to
far.
that.
Got the
That's right.
TVs up so, you know, people
Good.
can come through.
People, I mean, they underestimate the shop environment. And you guys all chip in and clean the shop?
Yeah. Everybody has, like, it's 4 barbers, but it's 3 main barbers. Me, myself, there's another one, shout out to Funky. He's actually the owner. And then David. But we all have keys. Like, I'll get there. It's kind of same thing as Speedy. That's like one of my mentors right there, man. Because I get there like 9, and I work close to the courthouse, so I get a lot of lawyers, prosecutors, things like that, and I'll just start cutting right then and there. Then
Yeah.
David will come, and so on and so forth. But we don't get out that shop till like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Everybody chips in. We all, you know, yo, you thirsty? You know,
Nice.
everybody. We keep that environment,
Yeah.
you know, because you need to have that
got to.
good, that positive
That's
vibe.
right. And people are going to pick up on that, especially like you just said, like you're next to a courthouse and lawyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want to make sure they're not going to a spot that's going to get them in trouble
no,
for
definitely.
even being looking like they're in there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of
so
course.
so you have to image whether it's real or not. My dad used to tell me perception is reality.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You heard that before? So
Yes.
so if they perceive that it's this spot's going to get them in trouble, they ain't even going to go there. They ain't even going to
course.
step in the door.
Of course.
You might give the best haircut ever.
Yeah, ever.
Right? So keep doing that. If you're in a barbershop right now, you're watching, you know, you want to get to a spot where everybody in the area can come to you and spend their money, because that's
Yeah.
what we want, right? All money is green. I don't
And
want
blue.
that. And blue.
You know what I'm saying? We got the blue ones now. You know,
This is true.
Got some blue ones on
We
me.
got some. So we get the blue ones are there. If you don't know about the blue ones, you look in your pocket. Then
Full back, you know.
Yeah, we'll fill you in a little
Call
later.
me. I
That's,
got you. I'll definitely show you some.
So Mach, what's hot right now? What is something that you're working on that's helping you to give your clients more than the average barber?
I like to use different like massage oils and lotions and things like that.
Okay.
You know, it's about, you know, us barbers now. It's not just you come sit in a chair, because just like you stated before, anybody can just sit you down in a chair, cut your hair.
Right.
It's about an experience. So, you know, I have gloves that, you know, that massage the face. So you come in with a beard, let's just say, for example, you want to shave it off. I'll put, you know, different types of oils and things on your face, a hot towel, and just massage your face very quickly, you know. Just different scents. I like to keep a lot of little like little samples of colognes and things like that,
Okay.
you know. But I also have females that come in just to get their eyebrows done.
Okay.
You have to accommodate to them too.
That's right.
So, you know, I have a little bit of everything, cocoa butter, things, shea butter,
Nice.
things like that, just to
Nice.
cleanse the face. Because if you sit down in the chair, all those business owners, that's their downtime right there.
Yeah.
You sit down in that chair, I want to give you the best experience in 40 minutes. So that you get up and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm definitely gonna tell my friends about this experience, not just this haircut.
Exactly. Experience. This come up a couple times today. People experience. You know, don't be the average barber. Don't just that. You know, you can get that done anywhere. I talked about that was my post this morning. You can get that anywhere. You got to have something better so your clients can remember you by. So giving that little bit of extra time when that person wants that facial done, that beard really taken care of, you know, you can line them up. Yeah. But you putting that oil on their face, that's gonna last a little longer. They're gonna go home. That the young lady's gonna, okay. Yeah. See, right? So
I've had some wives come in and tell me like, why'd you lace them up? Like straight facts, and then they'll get mad. And I'm like, I don't want. I'm like, I look at them crazy. I don't know why. All right, well, I thought it was for you. I had no idea.
Well, yeah, that's man. ScissorSalute to wives, and I don't know what else you got going on, but
no, I want ScissorSalute. I want no problems with the ladies when y'all come in.
Nah, we're not doing this on purpose, ladies.
Yeah.
You know, we're just doing our jobs. I'm sorry he looks good. I'm sorry. You know,
I apologize.
Yeah, we can't help it. It just comes out, right? So Macho, you know, it seems like you got a lot going on. I like your IG. I looked on the IG earlier. You have a family?
Yeah, man. I got a son, man. A beautiful son.
Man, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
ScissorSalute to him, man.
Yeah, thank you.
And ScissorSalute to all the families out there. You know, if you're trying your hardest to start in this industry to take your family, keep pushing. Don't stop. You know, you're going to get into school. Once you get into school, you're going to get into the shop. Once you get into the shop, you might hit a little bit of a wall, right? You might not make the money as fast as you want to, right? And those bills start piling up. Yeah. And your baby mama just start, what's going on? You know, when you're going to make some real money? You know, you're going to make real money. You have to push past that. You know, you have to stay consistent. Adding the little extra products, like you're just saying, you know, the face oils, the little massage, yeah, we talked about earlier taking out the razor bumps and stuff like that. So you start adding those things. Those are ways to build your brand. Those are people to come back to you.
Yes.
You know, so it's not just a haircut anymore. You talked about your look, right? Earlier.
Look, you have to, man. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to be a barber. Yeah, shout out to Sharif.
ScissorSalute.
And ScissorSalute, pardon me. ScissorSalute to Sharif, my boy. He was the flyest barber.
Yeah.
I
respect that.
It was crazy. He had the newest sneakers, the newest jeans. He always smelled a certain way, and he cut your hair, and it was fast, efficient, and it was quality. So I'm like, you know what? I like this guy. I like the vibe and the environment, the conversations and everything. Because you go from a show to like politics to history to so it's very intriguing to me. So I was like, this is definitely something that I want to do.
And I think as barbers and stylists, that's what we become. We have to be a little bit of everything to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Right? You talking to a lawyer one time, you might be talking to your boy down the street, you're talking to the teacher who just came in. But if you create an environment where everybody's comfortable, ooh, man, your money will start to stack.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
you're not leaving out anybody. And when it comes to catering to your friends, and just a big message to everybody out there, especially if you just started, I want to get back real quickly to support. If your girl, or your baby mama, or something, I'm not saying ditch them, but if they're giving you a hard time about this industry, you ain't gonna make money. This is not a professional industry. What are you gonna do? You know, how are you gonna get? Stop it. Tell them to stop it, because these barbers are in a. You just talked about your person that you looked up to, right? That had all this stuff. He didn't do that because he was broke,
Nah.
right? We're not broke. We're not broke now. we might have to start. We're trying to get to a certain spot, right?
I'm broke, baby.
But we have to continue to push ourselves to continue to make the and to make the money inside the shop.
Yes.
Because like we were talking about a hustle earlier and making sure that you have side products in there. Don't miss out on that. Don't miss out on the side products. You're missing a lot of different revenue generating activities. And if you're sitting in the chair and you're not doing anything, you should be on your phone creating revenue for yourself.
Fact.
Right? That's either networking or looking at products so you can get it in there to do something else. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. This is the up and close. So this is it? No, it's not. No, I would have thought this is it because this is looking. Yeah, no. Well, I wasn't saying look good, but okay. Looks good. I thought so. Look at the eyes. So close your eyes real quick. Did you guys see the picture? That's zoom in on the eyes real quick. Appreciate that. Oh, flake. No, what was it? Wait. Beat. All right, so we want to thank everybody for tuning in on Facebook Live. Thank you so much. We also want to thank Speedy the Barber, Autumn Joell, Macho, DJ the Barber.
Who stopped by, yep.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes. I'm sorry I didn't get to talk to him because he was over here.
Yeah.
So thank you everybody for coming in. I'm going to scoot back here so we can all say Scissor Salute together. So one big time, 1, 2, 3. Scissor Salute. All right, thank you guys very much for coming by. If you're on Facebook Live, thank you very much again for tuning in today. We'll be here same time, same place next week, next Monday.
That's right. And thank you, Facebook Live, for all the support and tuning in. Scissor Salute.
Scissor Salute.